I wish I could tell you that I want you here with me, but you'll never love me like the way we used to be. Too far from Saturn, lost in the back.
Maybe that gives a little bit more pressure for Raptor to put on. And speaking of which, he is thinking about getting in here, but Owner is going to spot him. Might come down to a smite fight, although, yeah, it does go the way of Raptor. Keria is here, and he just flashes the wall. So that's going to be the end of that, although Faker does land a taunt and gets charmed, actually, and now has to flash himself as Raptor's right there and says, thank you very much for the free first blood.
That's exactly the start you want, right? You steal the buff, Faker
will know this and try to slow the game down, and generally a pretty slow region overall.
Well, you think T1 would try and slow the game down and
no.
Stall it out? What would give you that impression?
Doran gonna have to go all out here, straight into the Meganar, but not quite going to land, and now the all out is potentially gonna do a lot, and Clear has to flash away. So Doran was running for the majority of that until he pressed his R button, and then Clear. We are. Raptors here. Ooh, nice dodge there on the charm. Just gonna hop back. Owner is here as Ghost is going to be procced. Knocks Owner into the wall, does basically no damage because the shield was up. And now Raptor pretty low, and guess who's here? It's Keria, but also we got the rel coming in from Kellen. And now the re-engage comes out from Owner, and Faker is totally fine on the backside. Vikla can't get in, and guess who's here as well? Pays. Roaming up from bot, and he will collect that gold, very much needed. Yeah. He has done a lot of, he's pretty much landed everything onto Pays.
He's stacking his damage taken.
But all right, I mean, you would assume he gets out here because he is Ezreal. Might have to flash, though. Oh, the predict. Not quite there, and Diablo will still. It was their first pick. They weren't first pick as a team. Owner just kind of running straight into the dark jungle, and
see, that's better. You have the charm comes in first, and then you follow up, so yeah. You gotta play the game. Does this convince me of the pick? No, because, I mean, let's be real. There's a lot of picks that could have done that, too.
Faker just rocket belted into the corner of the wall, but he's okay. He's taking a bit of damage. Nice little charm comes in. I say he's okay, immediately cursing. It's just a little thing, you know.
Yeah.
They're engaging here, a little stun here onto the Ezreal as Diablo gets that barrier, just dies to the Pantheon, gets executed there. Uh-oh, Keria. Can just get one comboed if you're not careful, but apparently not. Exhaust. Going who is 5 seconds away from Spirit Rush, gets stunned somehow. And that's going to be Pays scooping up the kill on top of it all. Raptor's like, yeah, I definitely do damage. Oh, did a little bit, but now he's about to get stunned up with the taunts, and it goes down to Keria. Very much deserved.
Bit of an issue.
That's really the issue. We talked about targets before, as Raptor is just getting bullied by the other jungler who is down a lot. And even with Raptor having Kellen nearby, not able to win that one, as we have a TP coming in immediately just to get stunned up, taunted, and stunned into the wall, and down he goes. Is that, oh, not the greatest, but I think it's okay. As Pays says, well, I would have liked to deal a little bit more damage.
You know, full Pays still.
This time it's Faker who's in trouble. He does not have the heroic exit, but he does have a friendly Pantheon that's getting in there. This time the Kiana ult actually going to help out with some stun. As Owner with the Q flash gets the execute down. And now the rest of the team is coming over here more quickly because T1 have control of the map. And Owner says, no kill for you, Pays. This is mine. I set this up. And Keria's TPing to the top lane.
He's a top laner now.
Actually makes sense. I don't know. Keria is going to have to flash away, but he's probably okay with that. It's still a good trade for Vikla, obviously. Like, and he's just going to trade flashes. But here comes Owner immediately to just get charmed up.
Sorry, I'm still perplexed by the wheelhouse thing.
I don't think it's big enough. I think it's made for a human. Oh, we do have the flank here onto Pays, and he is just 100-0. Eventually did use Cleanse, but still died. And T1 saying, you know what? You used a lot. We're still going to fight here. As in goes Faker, he is assassinating Raptor, and now is 1v4 and will die. So still a good trade for BNK as they pick. Get it?
Please stop talking. Honestly,
Right.
let's just sit in silence for the next.
All right, they're gonna kill clear. I think he's got Mega, and the thing is, you can't really do Baron because you have no position on it, really, no vision. And now Carry is just going for a little walk here. That's a bunch of damage. Exhaust helps out a little bit.
Not enough.
Not enough. And T1, they're just kind of sending it. In goes Pei. He's going to assassinate Vikla because this Kai'Sa is kind of out of control now as Faker also going to dodge a Q and gets away with his life. And Diablo left by his lonesome, definitely not in his wheelhouse anymore. He has been Diablo.
That was
Well, they're going for Raptor instead. So I guess Diablo's like, well, I didn't do anything wrong because I'm alive.
Yeah, Ezreal not the best pick into tanks.
Engage cone? Oh, just Mystic shots? Yeah. Nothing else, like no W.
Just Mystic
no Essence Flux. They're going to engage on a carry. That's a big roll on top of everyone, but even better Temper Fade. Although the angle here from Raptor gets into the backline. Pace, though, is going to get out alive as he hops the wall. And the real carry all along was Doran. The double kill for the Cassante. Flash on him from Owner. And they're right in BNK's wheelhouse as T1 are pushing to maybe end this game.
So close to finding the big play there. The engage was sick, but just not quite finding the damage. Pays ulting away to survive. And now it's Vikla against the world.
Oh boy. Getting flashed on and even takes a W. Killer Instinct from Pays, and that'll do it. 30-minute game. And T1, they don't leave it to an Elder Flip. They don't leave it to later. They just end it relatively soon in game number 3.
This was a much